All rise. Support court with Judge Vanderby is now in session. Judge, this is case number JVB1065, Cruz case.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You all may be seated. All right, Mr. Cruz, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
I'm trying to get a reduction in my child support.
Okay.
I recently been working and my wages has been reduced, so I want to see if I can get my child.
Let's break this down. Mr. Cruz was making around $100,000 a year, but now he's claiming his income DRO to $78,000. That's a 22% decrease, significant. But is it enough to justify reducing child support? Courts consider multiple factors, like whether the drop was voluntary or temporary, and how it affects the child's well-being. But hold on, did you catch that he just mentioned he has a new wife and a newborn? Could this be more of about his new responsibilities rather than financial struggles? Let's see how the judge handles this. How much were you making up?
Were you making?
Originally, about 100 a year.
All right, what are you doing?
I'm a restaurant owner.
Okay. So now, what are your wages looking like?
About yearly or weekly?
Yearly.
78.
So from
75.
about 100 to 78,000?
Yeah.
All right. Have you had to lay off employees or anything like that?
It's been hours been reduced.
Oh, okay. Okay. So it took a reduction in hours. All right. Is that it? You just want to reduce because your wages changed?
And I actually have a new wife.
Congratulations.
Yeah. And a newborn on the
Okay.
way. So I got more responsibilities I got to take care of.
You said you have a newborn. The child in this case, how old are they?
Which one? My newborn?
No, not your newborn, the child between the two of you.
4 years old.
4, boy or girl?
It's a girl.
All right. Your 4-year-old, who carries that child on health insurance?
Me.
How much is it?
$430.
$430. Okay. You said you have a newborn, so is it $430 now with the newborn, or was it $430 before the newborn?
Before.
Okay. What is it now?
I haven't really checked, but I think it went up a couple of $100s.
Okay. So what are you thinking?
Maybe like 600.
Wait, pause. So this man is trying to lower child support for his first kid, while also taking on a brand new financial burden with a newborn. That's convenient. The judge is about to do the math. But here's the question: should a new child reduce what's owed to the first? Courts don't automatically lower payments just because you decide to expand your family. The law prioritizes existing obligations before new ones. What do you think? Should having a new baby lower your responsibility to your first child? Comment below.
And is that for the whole family, or is that just for the 2 newborns?
2 newborns.
Okay. Well, not 2 newborns, the newborn and the 4-year-old.
Yeah.
Okay. So $600 just for them too?
All of us together.
Okay, so all of you together is $600. How many people are on that plan?
3.
Well, it can't be 3.
Yeah, it's me. Me,
No.
my son, my daughter.
You, your son, what about your wife?
Oh, she's not on there.
Okay.
We just recently been married, so we haven't switched things up yet.
Okay, how long have you all been married?
About 3 months.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you are. So it's about $200. If I take that 600 and divide it by 3, it's $200 per person. So for both kids, it'll be about $400. That sound about right?
Yeah.
Okay. So your wages decreased, health insurance somewhat increased. Okay. Is there anything else you want me to know?
Is there some more stuff you wanted to know?
Well, I mean, you came to court.
Yeah. I mean, pretty much. I mean, yeah, that's it. I mean, I've been married. I got a newborn. The restaurant haven't been doing so good, and I just need some help from y'all to help me reduce my child support.
Okay. All right.
And there it is, the mother is not having it. She isn't asking for an increase. She wants things to stay the same. But then she drops a bombshell. She believes the restaurant's business hasn't suffered, only her hours have been cut out. As Cruz playing financial games to get out of payments. If she can prove his income hasn't dropped, the judge might not just reject his request, she could expose him for hiding money. This is about to get interesting.
Is there anything you want me to know?
Yeah, actually.
All right. Are you in agreement to his child support being reduced?
No, I am not.
Okay, tell me about that.
I think it is fine as it is. I don't want to fight to increase it. I think the payment you are paying me is enough. The restaurant that he owns, same business. I don't see there being any less business. The only hours that were reduced were mine because your wife is the manager.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I didn't catch that part.
Yeah.
Run that by me again.
So he claims that the restaurant isn't doing so good.
Okay.
But I think the business is the same. It was just my hours that were reduced, so I had to pick up another job to make do.
Okay, so you, him, and new wife all work together?
Yeah, well, I only work on the weekends now, but yeah.
I mean, it's okay. I mean, we all get along. We make things work out for the family.
Now this is where things get messy. The ex says Cruz's new wife is running the restaurant and may have intentionally cut her hours. That's a serious claim. If true, it would mean he manipulated the situation to make it look like he was earning less. But here's the real kicker. If he's still paying his wife's salary, that money is technically staying in his household. Is this a strategic move to avoid child support? The judge is about to press him for answers. Better if that's the case.
For the better.
If that's the case, then you all wouldn't be here, right? Because you want a decrease. She's saying no. So you all get along?
I don't understand how it's supposed to pay something that I don't have, really.
But she's saying the business hasn't changed. You're talking about in terms of customers coming in and
Yeah.
things like that?
Yeah, I think that
So since Corona
money is
hit,
going elsewhere.
since Corona hit, our business has took a pretty much significant loss since Corona hit. Our customers.
I can believe that. You
Yeah.
know, that's happened to a lot of businesses.
So we've been trying to recover from that. So her hours may just be from that.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't think your hours got reduced because of COVID?
no,
Why
I'm
do
the
you think
strongest
you're-
server there
Why do you think your hours were reduced?
because his wife doesn't like me there.
Now she's cool with her.
Not when you're around.
Oh,
I haven't seen
sounds
that.
a little messy.
I haven't seen that. We don't. I don't think just so far as business wise, we don't mix the business with the family. So far her hours, if anything, we gave her extra like 5-6 hours last week.
Okay.
Yeah,
As the dishwasher.
the hours.
She's saying
Hours
no.
owe the judges
So
is
you
not
all
playing
get
around
along?
Cruz.
I don't
Just tried
understand
to
how it's
argue
supposed to
that
pay
if his ex
something
got
that
more
I don't
hours,
have.
he should pay less in
really.
child support.
But she's
Excuse me,
saying
what
the
that's
business
not how this
hasn't
works.
changed.
Child
You're
support
talking about
is
in
based
terms
on
of
the payer's
customers
income,
coming in and
not
Yeah.
the receipt eyes work
Things
schedule.
like that.
The judge
Yeah, I
immediately
think
shuts
that-
this
So
down,
since
calling
Corona
out the
hit-
absurdity.
elsewhere.
since
Do you think
Corona
Cruz
hit, our
genuinely
business has
believes this
took
argument, or is he
it's took
grasping at straws?
pretty much significant.
So you're saying no, just based on you don't think that the business has changed or anything. Do you have any documentation that you brought with you today that shows his income has not decreased as he just testified to? He says $78,000 now, right?
Yeah.
Besides your belief, do you have any other reason to suggest that maybe he's not being truthful about what his income is?
Well, I just think, like, him having a new child, he doesn't want to support the child he already has to the extent that he can.
Okay.
And I feel like,
I take care of all my kids.
I didn't say you don't, but you should, make sure that the one you already have is taken care of. And yeah, I think yeah, just the support is still needed.
Well, I don't think he's saying he doesn't want to support. He's saying he can't afford to support what it was. And if the roles were reversed and you were in that situation, wouldn't you want him to consider what you're saying is true and possibly work with you and reduce your child support?
Yeah, that would be fair.
Okay. Well, I think that's fair too. So this is what we're going to do. Based on your testimony, that your wages have decreased, and you kind of alluded to, not that his wages necessarily decreased, but that the business is not doing so well because your hours have been reduced. We may not necessarily know the true reason why, according to what you're saying, but your hours were in fact reduced, right? Mm-hmm. Which could be a direct result of the business during the pandemic, okay? So this is what we're going to do. Based on your testimony, your new gross comes out to $6,500. That brings your net to $5,157, giving you credit for both of the children that you have. And I gave you credit for your health insurance, okay? The new health insurance.
And there it is, the final judgment. Cruz gets a reduction, but not as much as he probably hoped. His monthly payments dropped from $1,240 to $825, a cut of about $300. But let's be real, that's still nearly $10,000 a year the judge factored in his lower income and gave him credit for his new child. But she didn't let him off easily. What do you think? Is this a fair ruling? Should child support be more flexible? Or is the system too...
With that, your new child support amount comes out to $825. Based on what you used to pay at that $100,000, your child support was $1,242. So it went down about $300 or so dollars.
So what about the the extra hours I was giving her? We're giving her a week.
What about them?
If we up the hours for would that lower my child support a little bit?
If we up her hours?
Yeah, so last week we gave her like an extra 6 hours.
Okay.
So what about if we gave her like maybe 12, 10?
This has nothing to do with her income. This is about yours.
Okay.
Why would you want her working more to decrease your child support?
So she can make more money to help
Pay
me
for
out.
his other baby.
See, now you starting to waste my time. Don't do that. Don't do it. You have a legitimate reason to be here, and you have a legitimate request. Don't be ugly, okay?
All right.
Okay. Do you have any other questions?
So that's the financing for the 800.
That's what I said, right? Yeah. I said it went from $1,242 to $825.
But that's like $300 though.
Yeah, but it's giving you credit for the children that you already have, giving you credit for health insurance. What else could you be asking for? That's all I can do within the realms of the law.
A new baby.
And I took that into consideration, which is why your percentage is 16%.
So I supposed to pay $800 a month. That's 12 times 12.
$825 to be exact a month. What are you doing?
That's $9,900 a month. How much?
Okay. You were paying $1,242. Do you want me to increase it back?
Nah, it's cool.
Oh, okay. So you don't have any more questions, right?
Nah, it's cool. So
Okay.
800.
$825.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Nothing further?
That's it.
The answer is no, right?
Yeah.
Because your child support got reduced. You got what you were looking for, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything further from you?
No, ma'am.
Okay. If there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.
Interview 7. And just like that, the case is closed. The judge relieved Mr. Cruz, but not too much. Keeping things fair, this case raises an important question. Should having a new child allow you to pay less for your first? The court ruled in favor of balance. But what do you think? Let us know in the comments. And if you love courtroom drama like this, hit that button, share your thoughts, and subscribe for more jaw-dropping legal breakdowns. See you in the next case.